Well, hello there. You guys snuck up on me. No, hey, hello and welcome to a Wednesday night Sardine stream with your pal Shadowhawk Talk. Sorry, I've been very spotty on the Sardine streams lately. I have made a vow to not do that anymore. Sardine streams will be regular, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time on Shadow's channel. Be there or be square. You never know what you're gonna miss. This week we've got smoked mussels, the long-awaited smoked mussels. Next week we've got pickled herrings, and then after that I have to go to the store again and see what kind of crazy goodies I can find. So we'll be doing tinned fish, canned fish, however you want to call it. I like calling it tinned fish. It sounds so fancy the way our English watchers say it when Fanta and the others say, "Oh, tinned fish." Just sounds very nice to me. Um, so yes, today's gonna be smoked oysters. I don't think there's no surprises tonight. They're not like no red chilies snuck in there, or anything to blow Shadow's face off with. So this it's not. Did I say oysters? I meant mussels. Smoked mussels. Now, again, I've eaten most fish fresh, and I've had mussels in pasta before, and they were okay. I can't guarantee I'm gonna like these. Uh, I'm not real sure. So it will be an adventure, and we'll get into it in just a minute. Let's see if anybody pops in. Looks like Rex just popped in and out. 5 cents a couple of them, so that's alright. If we gotta do one on our own, we can do one on our own. That's not a problem. Shadow has always been very self-sufficient. And just look at me. Alright, I'm gonna saddle up here. I'm gonna move into the review position, get the camera set up, and we'll get ready to go here while we wait for some people to show up. Whoops. Sorry about that, guys. Kicked myself. Um, wow. Okay. Let's slip to the button there, shall we? Alright, here we go. We're gonna get you guys strapped into the harness. Get the lights turned on. Oh, get ready for some smoked seafood review. Alright, got a good grip on the camera there, I think. Whoa, thought I did. These fucking rigs. Cheap. Alright, we got lights. Hit the button. Oh, there we go. I think we got lights. Alright. Alright, don't know if we have anybody here yet or not, but I am going to. Oh, yeah, there we go. We got those lovely bikini bottom in the background, the implements of Jim for the little fishies, and today we have smoked mussel. Police to the side a little bit. These are from Polar Brand. Naturally wood smoked, ready to eat, BPA free, no preservatives, all natural ingredients, hand packed in oil. Hmm, what kind of oil shall we see? Cottonseed oil. Hmm, not the preferred oil to have your fish packed in. I would much prefer extra virgin olive oil. But it is what it is, folks. Wow, look at that. This baby has the best buy use date of April 9th, 2027. So I think Old Shadow should be safe to try these bad boys. I'm just gonna go ahead and open them up here off camera. Hey, look at those little buggers. Okay, a little different than what I'm used to seeing. They kind of look like oysters, but they're being smoked. I would expect them to be a darker color. The oysters get like really dark when you smoke them. Well, I can smell the smoke coming off the oil in the can. Um, Hopefully I'm not making too much of a mess here. Um, let's see if I can grab one of these little fellers for you without making a mess. I'm getting better at this. I've got plans. I got a napkin. Grab a nice plumper. And put them right up there as we can. I should come closer. Will it zoom in? I guess it will. You know, that little one little morsel of fishy goodness. Whoop, very delicate. I see nothing wrong with that. I'm gonna try this one straight up with no cracker. There we go, people. Oh wow. Okay. Wow. Yeah, that's good. Those are kind of soft and creamy. Uh, don't have anything like an oyster or a clam uh, consistency to them. They're closer to, if you've ever had sea urchin, but soft, you don't even have to chew it. You just put it in your palate and just kind of dissolve. Wow. Alright, I'm gonna try another one. Sans the cracker. Let's get a good look at this baby. Okay, so here's a little bit bigger one. Whoa, back here again. Um, they're not the prettiest things in the world, but they're very delicate. Mm, 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 mm. Wow, the texture. Mm, it's just so nice. You don't really even have to chew. It just kind of falls apart in your mouth. Um, wow, I am really surprised. I was a little wary of doing the smoked mussels because I wasn't sure if I was gonna like them. But yeah, turns out I like them. Uh, no, hell, Bill. Good to see you in the chat, sir. Sorry, I just now noticed you. You might have been there for a while. Oh, I don't think Rex is still here. I did invite a couple of people to come by, but it looks like everybody's busy tonight. But you know what? I'm gonna extend the stream and just eat a few more of these anyway, because these are really good. I highly suggest the polar smoked mussels. Uh, you can't be very. No, not rubbery at all, dude. Like when you put it in your mouth, it's almost like a sponge. It like turns into little bitty pieces and just falls apart. So and leaves you like this seafood wash in your mouth. It's amazing. If these were in pure olive oil, I would eat that whole can full. They're so good. I don't even need a cracker. I can just take these little babies out and pop them in my head until they're gone. That is wow. Some good eating right there, people. We highly recommend. Oh, wait. Did I throw the package away? I believe it was Polar. Yep, here they are. Polar bread. Smoked mussels. Hand packed in a. Unfortunately, it's cottonseed oil, but as you can see, as much as I'm not a big fan of seal, I'm gonna have me a couple more of these bad boys. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah, I don't know. The texture is great. Not rubbery at all. Um, mm, mm, mm. Just a very nice light. Kind of almost like you get what from an oyster, whatever you eat that. The oyster tastes like the ocean. This is just like a very like hint of that. Um, wow. Okay. I might have one more. Let's see if I can figure out any better description. I was lying to you. I'm not just gonna have one more. I'm probably gonna eat all of it. It's kind of buttery and creamy. Not very fishy at all, which people would expect it to be. Got a little hint of like a little hint of fishy flavor on the very back end, like on the aftertaste, but very light, very on the texture. It's just like they fall apart in little crumbs in your mouth, and then they dissolve. You don't even have to chew. You just kind of move your tongue around the roof of your mouth, and they're gone. Those are amazingly good. Highly recommended. Um, might be better with some lemon or lime, dude. I'll get to that point eventually. Uh, my whole idea right now is just trying them straight out of the can, straight out you can find them. I don't want to alter anything too much. That's why I've only been using, if I do use a cracker, it's just a regular old saltine. Um, I want to keep all the judgments on the same level. Uh, excuse me. But I have to say, I am very pleasantly uh, surprised by these mussels because that was the one that scared me the most. I like sardines. I worried about some of the spices. And I'm not too sure about pickled herring, which is going to be next week. But this one here, that was the one that worried me because I'd had them in pasta, I'd had them fresh, but I'd never had them canned before. And as you can see, I just popped another one. Yeah, those little guys are addicted. That can is going to be gone shortly after this stream is over. um, but yeah, I would guess, boom, but a little twist of lime on there, or a little twist of lemon, maybe even. I mean, I'm crazy. Most people don't salt their fish, but maybe just a dash of salt, and that would be just out of this world rock and roll, dude. It reminds me of uni is from those little scratchy looking fuckers, uh, urchins. And the sea urchins, you get the eggs of the sea urchins, that uni stuff. Oh, it's amazingly good. These are like they almost have the texture of uni, almost. Not as light and creamy, just a little bit more granulated. But wow, so good. Can was dollar 39. No, these were no. This was all from the Dollar Tree, so these were all $1.25. I will find out. Um, Next week we do. Uh, Apex Comics has been begging for pickled herring, so that's my last can from Dollar Tree that I found. So we will finish up the Dollar Tree review next week with pickled herring. And then I am going to go hit the local Dollar General, and we will see what kind of a selection of canned fish they have. Then we have one more off-brand dollar store to try after that. And then, now this part I'm very interested in, because I get to move into all the little specialty stores around here and stuff. And we got lots of little mom and pop Polish delis, Greek delis, Italian joints. I mean, I'm right outside of Chicago, so I've got like we've got all kinds of Spanish options. Uh, I'm sure I can find some really exotic canned fish around here. Oh shit, Homer! I thought you were doing a stream on the other channel, brother. I would have sent you a link. Sorry about that. Would I have mussels on a pizza? Yeah, I would have mussels on anything, dude. If I mean, I didn't realize I liked them this much. I don't know if that my taste have changed as I got older, but yeah, I'm down with the mussels, man. They're really good. Highly recommended by Shadow. Like I said, I'm gonna sit here and devour this can. So, well, you guys are still gonna sit here with me for a minute. I'll eat another. Mm, yeah. Oh god. Yeah, they're so just they're rich and creamy, but just enough. Oh, that flavor of the sea. Oh man, yeah, that's good stuff. Mm. Thank you all for coming by and joining me and listening to me. Really enjoyed some mussels. Wow. Well, this was surprising for me. I thought this was going to be the stream that made me run screaming. And I'd be like, oh, I'll be back, guys. Boom. But no, totally the opposite. Like, woohoo. Uh, Kind of gives me hope for the pickled herring stream. Now, I've never tried them. My oldest daughter, who turned 41 this February on Groundhog's Day, uh, she loved it ever since she was a baby. Her grandpa used to eat pickled herring, and she would climb up in his lap and just beg for pickled herring. He would just give her spoonfuls of it. Shit, it was crazy. I never understood. Wow. But now that I'm older, who knows? Maybe I will enjoy it. Bonus, is this the best can so far? Yeah, I'm gonna have to say this is the best can so far, man. I've really enjoyed this one. Um, I like sardines, but like I said, I usually prepare them differently than just eating them right out of the can. Um, so the sardine strings were good. I enjoyed them. Um, but I wasn't doing any kind of prep to them or anything. This one, again, didn't do any prep to these. All the prep was done before I bought them. But yeah, this gotta be number one so far, man. That's the best. Matter of fact, I see a fat boy sitting there. Gotta grab him. Oh, oh no. Okay, that was the first 3 second follow. Sorry, guys. All right, we're gonna finish up on a good note. That was fantastic and delicious. I appreciate y'all being here. Next Wednesday, Brett Cantrell, Apex Comic. Stand back, get your copies now. Uh, will be his request. Pickled herring. Love y'all. Have a great night.